My name is Karthik. I'm the Product Lifecycle and Sustainability Manager at GIS. So today I'm going to give a very brief overview of Blue GIS, our SF6 free gas insulated switchgear. The idea behind this presentation is I will give you a very brief overview in 10 minutes, and then if you have any further questions you can come to me and then we can discuss in detail. I'm going to talk a little bit about transformation. Today I think everybody knows the sustainability is one of the key topics, and the whole world is trying to transform into the world that is more sustainable than today. And what we say is for this transformation it needs to be like a societal thinking. It's not like one person or two persons can do, it's like everyone together only can achieve this. And from our side as a GIS manufacturers, we have identified what we can do from this perspective, and we see the gas that is being used in the gas insulated switchgear, that is SF6 gas. We have seen that it has the potential global warming gas. So we, from on the Siemens side, we have decided to find an alternative to it. And in parallel to it, you see the demand for the energy is rising tremendously, and it is coupled with the lot of renewable energies coming into the grid, and also a lot of storage purposes. And all these things leads to the higher energy demand. That means your infrastructure is going to grow much. And that means you also have to bring the clean infrastructure into the market. And from our side, our mission is to come up with the products that are more digital and sustainable, which will transform into your side as an advantage for the customers to become more energy efficient, and then you can have lower CO2 emissions, and then you can preserve the resources. And this is what, as I mentioned, the societal thinking. It's not just us or you, it's we all together can achieve this sustainable targets. So all these things means the future of the power distribution going to be satisfy all the regulations. I think you all know today we have the F-gas regulations in Europe, from 2026 onwards you are not allowed to use the SF6 up to 24 kV, and from 2030 onwards you cannot use it from up to 36 and 40.5 kV. So this is one thing we all have to keep in our mind. And along with that, satisfying the regulatory restrictions, we also see that the future of the power distribution going to be more digital. Digital in the sense you need to be able to create the cyber security for all the assets you have in the grid, and you will have to make sure it is more automated, and it will give you much more control over the products you have on the grid. So from the Siemens side, what we did is we have one end-to-end solution for all the switchgear we have in terms of digitalization. What we call it as from sensor to cloud. So that is the complete ecosystem we are creating from the digitalized perspective. So these all are the advantages you're going to get from a digital switchgear with a complete ecosystem. So you have a possibility of automation, your services can be digital, your protection and measurement can be digital, and monitoring and so on. So you have multiple benefits having a digitalized switchgear, and it's not just the digitalized switchgear that is needed, it's also a sustainable switchgear that is needed. Only then, as I mentioned, we're going to achieve these sustainable targets. So when it comes to sustainable, what are we doing from the GIS perspective? We are creating, or we are contributing to the decarbonization of the world. That means we are eliminating the SF6, with which we are using the clean air as an insulating medium with a global warming potential less than 1. And we do not have any regulatory restrictions, so all the F-gas regulations does not apply for this gas. And it have a very positive influence on a sustainable grids tomorrow. And on the other side, we use this particular switchgear also to contribute to the resource efficiency. That means the switchgear that is coming from our Blue GIS, that is coming from Siemens, is the robust eco design. That means it has recycled material, it has high recyclability and lower power losses. So this means overall we are becoming the product not just the digital but is also sustainable. So this is our response for all these challenges is the Blue GIS. And if you see what is a Blue GIS, I think you all know, or if not, this is the combination of clean air as an insulating medium. I mean, before it was a SF6 GIS, now we replaced the SF6 with clean air as an insulating medium, and then vacuum interrupter as an interrupting medium. And very importantly, we kept all the typical gas insulated switchgear advantages, because so many people have asked us, okay, now you're using air as an insulating medium. Is your switchgear air insulated? No, it's still considered as a gas insulated switchgear because it has all the benefits what you're going to have from the gas insulated switchgear. So when you look a little deep into what is clean air, so our clean air is the ambient air components like nitrogen, oxygen, and carbon dioxide. And as I said, it has no use of any F gases. That means it is very safe and it is not toxic. So it gives the operator a kind of a secure feeling to work on this particular switchgear because it's just air inside. And it is suitable for all the lowest possible temperatures. Doesn't matter, Canada, Russia, any places, we can have this minus, the sub-freezing temperatures can be withstood. And of course, it's cost efficient because any person who have already worked with SF6 GIS, they can easily work with a clean air GIS or blue GIS because it's exactly the same technology. So you don't need a very specified or specialized additional training for it. And when it comes to vacuum interrupter, so this is the proven technology in last 40 years. It is one of the technology that is being used for interrupting, and we use that also in the primary switchgear and the secondary switchgear. And here, this is what I want to mention right now. The vacuum interrupter is also used in the secondary distribution load break switch, which was previously predominantly done inside the SF6 gas. So now we replaced the gas. We took the vacuum interrupter technology for this application as well. And this is one of the recent innovations from Siemens, what we call as a blue switch. And last but not least, as I mentioned, you have all the proven benefits of a gas insulated switchgear. Like I said, it has the highest reliability, very compact design. This I want to really emphasize here. Even though we remove the SF6, which is supposed to be the best insulating gas, we still keep exact same compactness of the blue GIS by removing the SF6 and keeping the air. So that is, from my side, we are really proud to achieve this feat because it was not an easy task. And of course, you will not have any environmental dependence of the switchgear because it's all enclosed and it is like a typical gas insulated switchgear. And you have now lower maintenance costs because you don't need to report any SF6 gas you have in your field. So it's even more easier. So this is what the benefits we have, and this is not, we are not coming up from yesterday to today. We have, from the Siemens side, we have a very long-term experience because even though when the world was doing only SF6 GIS, we had a chance to pilot an SF6 free with a clean air GIS since 1982 we have started, and from 2018, so from this 1982 we have gained the experience, and from 2018 we have been slowly releasing step by step, including our portfolio from SF6 to blue GIS. And we have proudly announced a couple of years also the 40.5 kV blue GIS, which we call as the 8DAB40. And one last thing we have still to do is the secondary distribution ring main unit for 40.5 kV. And this is going to come soon as well. So these are the portfolio what we have. I'm not going to go in detail. So if you have any further questions, you can come to me and I can discuss in detail. So to put it in a nutshell, all the customers who have bought blue GIS from us are already benefiting by saving 2.5 tons of CO2 footprint per panel. And that's an amazing number. So if you want to be part of this sustainable transformation, go ahead, get a blue GIS. And if you need more information, I'm ready for you here and we can have a detailed discussions. Thank you very much.